guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different, but I've been watching loads of people do this recently and I'm obsessed with the idea. So if you haven't got, can you hear my mum? She's just like rattling around down there. But if you haven't guessed from the title, then today's video is going to be read with me until we find a 5-star read, which, to be honest, I'm scared because this could either be like a 2-minute long video or it could go on for days and days and days and days and days. That being said, come May, we're currently on bank holiday weekend in April. Come May, there is loads of good book releases, like books that I'm so excited for. We're getting the new Liz Tomford book, we're getting the new Bailey Hannah book. Like, May is, so at least we know it's definitely going to end in May. It should hopefully end in May, but let's hope we have a 5-star read before those new releases. And I'm starting off strong, I will say, because the first book that I've decided to read is Poker Face, which is by Maggie Gates. It's the first book in the Beau Font Poker Club series. I don't really know anything about it, to be honest, but I just love Maggie Gates. I absolutely love her. Her books, eat them up for breakfast, dinner and tea. So yeah, this is what we're going to start with. Let's find out if it's our 5-star. Okay, so I'm now approaching the 100-page mark and I'm really enjoying this book. I told you I would. The premises of the book is basically Maddie and Luca, they meet when they're both working away in LA. They have this lovely like date night, it ends really well. However, the next day she actually finds out that he is her like, what's the opposite to like celebrity crush, like celebrity nemesis. She finds out that he's actually a celebrity nemesis. Basically, when they actually met, he just had like a gruff beard and was wearing a hat, and she didn't realise. At first I was a bit like, well, that's a bit silly, obviously you would realise. But then I sometimes see videos of Harry Styles when he's just like out in the wild and he's got like a hat on and he's got sunglasses on, and I'm like, yeah, I might actually walk past you in the street and not realise. So then I was like, okay, it is a bit realistic. And then I also need to remember the book isn't real. But essentially they hate each other, and then he buys out the company restaurant that she works at. He is now her boss. Stunning, like absolutely stunning. Enemies to lovers, forced proximity, workplace, he's a billionaire, and it's set on like a seaside beach. Oh my gosh, just perfection, stunning. Eat it up, eat it up. I fear that for me, they might end up playing hide the sausage a bit too early on. That is my fear with this book. I think if that happens, we won't have our 5-star, but we're going to continue. I've got a little snack and we'll keep going. Honestly, this is so me. So Luca's trying to get into Maddie's good books. At first he sends her flowers and then he sends the groceries, so like loads of food. And he says, damn this man, he could send me all the flowers in the world and I wouldn't feel a thing, but food was the way to my heart. Me and Maddie are the same person. We are the same person. Is this play about us? Honestly, I swear to God, I am Maddie, Maddie is me. Listen to this. I get really excited about a nice fork. Good weight, clean lines, prongs that are spaced, but not too much. That is literally me. I have one fork in our drawer at home that I use. I only use that fork. I don't even put it in the dishwasher because I get really sad when it's not there. Like, the dishwasher is too long of a rotation. It might be laid in the dishwasher and then I won't be able to use it for a few days. Like, I feel very strong ways about a fork. I feel like Maggie Gates may have actually just wrote this book about me. Like, somehow she has found out what I'm like and just wrote this book about me. That's how I'm feeling. Guys, I've been awake since 9 AM. I got up early to read this book. That is how much I'm loving it. I'm scared this video isn't going to be very long. I'm going to be honest. Listen to this.
because I plan on making you fall for me, and it would be a hell of a lot easier if you don't hate me. I've just moved locations, but guys, the smut, it feels right that it's the weekend of the Lord, because my guy Luca, he is praising Madeline. He's praising Madeline. The smut, the spice. I fear that every single time I speak to you guys, I'm in my pyjamas, but that's just realistic. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and read in jeans, am I? One, because I don't wear jeans because they're too uncomfortable, but you get the gist. But I am absolutely loving this book. I fear this is going to be a 5-star read. Honestly, what are the chances? But the only thing I can think of so far that is not going to make it a 5-star read is if he doesn't open up. I feel like we don't know him on a personal level, and yeah, I feel like he needs to dig deep. I want to hear some sorrow. I want to hear some sadness from him. So if that doesn't happen, then it won't be a 5-star read. But immaculate so far, absolutely immaculate. Couldn't recommend enough. Okay, good news. I've just finished Poker Face. I absolutely loved it. However, it was not quite a 5-star. I never thought I'd say that as being good news. But I literally just didn't want it to be my first book that I picked up to be a 5-star. It was so close. I'm literally going to give it a 4.75. I just needed a bit more depth from him. Like, I feel like all his POVs were about how she's feeling, and all her POVs were about how she's feeling. So I'm like, I just wanted a bit more of him in it, but could not recommend enough. The scenery of it, perfect. It was like Enemies to Lovers, but it wasn't Enemies for very long, but it just worked. The whole book was actually, I felt like it was a bit like nothing I've ever read before. Highly recommend, and I'm really excited to see where it goes in the rest of the series. But the spice, phenomenal. Okay, so the next read that I'm going to pick up is Iron Flame. I'm a bit nervous. I rated Fourth Wing a 5-star. I've uploaded a vlog on that in case anyone wanted to see it. This is actually my first ever fantasy series. Look at that though. Look at that. She needs to go on some diet because it's giving my before pictures, even though I've never had an after picture. It is, quite frankly, the most scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look. For comparison, I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. But we're going to read Iron Flame. For anyone who has never read Fourth Wing, I'll tell you a bit about it without giving anything away. Fourth Wing, basically, Violet, it's set in what I'm imagining a Hogwarts-style school. So you either have riders or you have scribers. So the riders are dragon riders. Now, Violet was always destined to be a scribe, which is just like very low, chill, like knowledgeable kind of person, like no life or death scenarios. However, her mum, who was like really high up in like that world, was like, absolutely not, you are being a dragon rider. So it's all about basically her training to be a dragon rider. You either graduate or you die in the process, and this is book 2, so I'm not going to be able to tell you much context in it because I don't want to spoil Fourth Wing for anyone. But yeah, let's see how we get on. I'm also going to do a little face mask whilst I start reading this because I'm like 3 days late on my period. My polycystic ovaries is literally just hating me right now, and my skin is horrendous, and I'm actually really self-conscious even just filming this. So I'm going to put a little mask on and just try and pray to the gods of hormones out there that it looks a bit better, because yeah, I'm not feeling my best right now. But yeah, let's go and read outside because it's nice and hot for a change. Okay, it's a few days later, and I fear the only time you have ever seen me in this video is when I'm on this couch and when I'm wearing this jumper. But honestly, I just live in this jumper. I'm on page 100 of I Am Flame, and I'm scared. I'm really scared because, like, I'm liking it, but I'm definitely not loving it. I'm definitely not into this as much as I was Fourth Wing at all. This, is it like a bit pre-ejaculation of me to say this is not going to be a 5-star when I'm 100 pages in of a 700-page book? But then again, that's like I'm a slow reader, so that's like 3 hours of my life. So therefore, yeah, I think that's fair to say. I don't see this being a 5-star read at all. But we're gonna see. We're gonna keep going. I'll update you guys as I get on. But yeah, that's where we're up to. Okay, I'm really scared to say this, but it has literally been a week since I started Iron Flame, and I've only read 150 pages. Like, that is actually insane for me. Like, 150 pages, I'm sorry for the birds, but at the same time, I'm not going to apologise because, like, how stunning is that noise? But 150 pages for me, like, if I'm loving a book, I can generally read that in a day. Like, and I'm a slow reader. I will sit there and absolutely devour it. But I don't know what it was. I feel like I didn't even know what was going on half the time. I feel like I was confused. Like, I simply did not want to pick it up. Like, I generally went about 3 days without reading. If that doesn't tell you that I'm not enjoying this book, I don't know what will. And this isn't me DNFing it. I'm just going to put it to the side. Like, I probably will pick this back up because I want to read the third book. I want to know what happens, but basically, I don't enjoy it enough to read it, if that makes sense. And everyone on the TikTok has literally said, like, this book 2 is pretty much crap. Pretty much crap throughout. So, yeah, we put it to the side. And then this bit I was really anxious over as well. I'm really anxious to tell you all that the only book that is going to get me out of my worst book slump I think I've probably ever had is Maggie Gates. So we are back on the Bowfront Punk Club series with book 2, and I'm really sorry if that's boring for you all because I know, like, hardly anyone will have heard of this series, but book 1 was so goddamn good. It was so good, and I'm so excited to read this one because I think this one is about Steve, who we met in the first book, and he's a widow, so it's going to be his happily ever after, and I'm so excited for it. My heart breaks. I feel like I've only ever read 2 books where their previous partner has died, which was, oh my god, what was it? The Tessa Bailey one? This happened one summer, something like that. This happened one summer, Tessa Bailey, I don't know. And it was an Abby book, the other one. It was like the Happily Ever After playlist. So yeah, I'm excited to read something different. And yeah, let's see if this is our 5-star read. Okay, I'm really glad. So in the first book, Steve has, I suppose she's not really, someone fancies Steve in their friendship group, and I'm so glad she is not the love interest, because I feel like to do this book justice, it cannot be someone in the friendship group of the person that he was married to. Like, that would be so wrong. So I'm so glad it's not her. So the love interest is actually a widow as well. I feel like this is gonna be such a sad book, but so good. I've never read a book about 2 widows before. Okay, listen to this. Like, generally, this has actually just killed me a bit inside. She didn't have to say it, but I knew where her head was, where her heart was. Her heart was 6 feet under with mine. You can't imagine it. You can't imagine it. Like, these are young people as well. Like, they're in the 30s, and they've lost their lovers of their lives. Like, you can't imagine it. Oh, I really hope they have their happy ever after with each other. We've got some snacks. I think we're gonna need these to get through. Oh, Steve. Oh God, it's so heartbreaking.
it's heartbreaking because, like, you just know how hard, like, it's just sad because you know how hard it must be, like, how hard it must be to admit to yourself that you actually like someone after losing who you thought you'd spend forever with, like, and I just feel like Steve is not handling it, like, because I feel so sorry for him, I feel so sorry for her, and I just want them to be happy. I predict a plot twist. I feel like I know what's going to happen. I called it. I actually called it. I have literally just sat here and read all day. I'm on page 240. Like, do you know when a book is that good, you aren't even looking at the page count, you are just reading. Like, that is what's happened here, and I'm utterly obsessed. Like, I'm utterly obsessed. I'm delved into this book, and now I have to go because my boyfriend's just come round, and I just want to read. I just want to read. That's how good it is. Like, I need to know what happens next. Okay, it's Monday after work, and I am not kidding you when I tell you my body may have been at work. I was not at work. My mind, my body, my spirit, it was not at work. It was in this book. It's all I could think about. It's all I could think about. Someone at work literally said to me today, "You're really quiet today, Georgia." Yeah, because I'm here. I am here. And imagine trying to explain to someone who doesn't read, like, I don't think you can physically tell them how excited, when that person does not read, how do you possibly explain the excitement of going home, it's a sunny day outside, I'm going to go read outside, I'm going to read maybe one of the best books of the year outside in the sunshine? How do you explain that to someone? How do you explain to someone that the best book I've read in ages is about two widows? How do you say that without sounding absolutely psychotic? Let me know, because I don't have a way to explain that. But listen, we're gonna go outside. This has got me through the day. I'm so glad I have DNF Dying Flame. I am so glad, because this is where my heart is at. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go in the sunshine. I can't even speak. That's how excited I am to read this book. We're gonna go out in the sunshine. We're gonna try and finish this book today, because oh my word, am I obsessed. I'm obsessed. This book, I've only just stopped crying. This book has ruined me. It's ruining me in the best way possible. Like, I just want nothing but happiness for them. We've still got about 50 pages left to go, and I don't want it to end. I literally do not want it to end. Like, I want it to go on and forever. I want to see years of their life in happiness. I feel like I need that. This book cannot end. Like, I just do not want it to.
Just listen to the sound of these birds. Honestly, what the perfect environment to be reading in.
It's the next day. I'm really sorry about the stain on my shirt, but it's literally took me a whole, like, near enough 24 hours to process the fact that I started this off hoping to read a 5-star, not to read the best book I have read so far in 2025. I've loved it. Like, I've loved every single minute of it. Like, and you know what makes it even better? This book is book number 2 of the series, the 6th book in the series. That means I get to see these characters in like the background of another 4 books. And honestly, I cannot express, like, I thought this was going to be really disappointing for you guys to watch, because obviously 2 of these books have been from the same series that you may have never ever heard of. However, this just means to be your sign to read this series. I know that's premature because we're literally on book 2 and I'm telling you guys, you desperately need to read this series. But listen, I have nothing but confidence in Maggie Gates' ability. I have nothing but confidence that this series is going to be absolutely fantastic. And everyone just tells me, oh my God, I've just got makeup on the side. I've just got makeup on the side. Oh, look at that. Look at that. On this beautiful book. Take a minute for the front cover. I've just ruined it. I've just ruined those white pages. But I have nothing but confidence in Maggie Gates' ability that this series is just going to be 5-star throughout, and everyone keeps telling me the last book is the best book, and I know who the last book is, and let me tell you, I can't bloody wait. I cannot wait. So yeah, never mind, finish this YouTube video when I get a 5-star read, finish this YouTube video when I'm on the best book of 2025. What a way to end. Could not recommend enough. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Goodbye guys.